So I just had a panic attack. Haven't had one in 5 years. Would not recommend. I used to have them a lot more frequently when I was a kid. Okay. I was just attacked just now. Road rage. A guy in front of me hit the brakes. A bunch of cars behind me had to stop. Somebody followed me a couple blocks down. I guess they blamed me for the stop. He parked diagonally across the road so I couldn't pass. Jumps out of the car, jumps in front of me saying, "Hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me." And then he goes and he kicks in my rear, my window, my mirror. And then before I'm grabbing my phone, and I have the shittiest phone right now. I have the shittiest phone right now that doesn't like to open more than one app at a time. So as I'm sitting there trying to get this guy's license plate number, he kicks me and he jumps in saying, "Hit me, hit me, hit me." Then he kicks my mirror. And then when I'm trying to get it, he speeds and he goes down the street the other way. I call my boss. And after I call my boss, I had the most fabulous panic attack. Haven't had one like this since I was 7. God damn. Brings back memories. So in order for me to come down from this, I have to kind of understand what my body's doing. Okay, so when I was 7, when I was a kid growing up, I lived in a house where panic attacks could happen. Let's just leave it at that. Because at any moment, drama can happen. You don't know. You don't know. Everything is based on certain people's moods, and whether or not they're in a good mood depends whether or not you're going to have a good day. So I used to have panic attacks a lot when I was in the 1st and 2nd grade. And my teachers used to think I was acting up. My teachers said that I was bad. I had one teacher, Mrs. Moxie, that basically said I was weak and pitiful for crying and would kick me out of the classroom. And sometimes she would forget she kicked me out of the classroom. And sometimes I'd be there for an upwards of 3 to 4 hours just standing in an empty hallway crying and not knowing why I can't stop crying. And I must be a bad kid because none of the other kids are doing this. Didn't know it was a panic attack. And it basically, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because when you're prone to that type of thing as a child, it makes it difficult for you to function in situations like the one I just did. Or if you can function in that type of situation, you're going to be a little twitchy after, like I'm right now. I'd be lying if I didn't say I had to slap myself across the face a few times just to get myself to breathe. I didn't know what this kid was doing. He fucking... PTSD is a hell of a thing. And it's funny, because when you get it as a kid, nobody believes it's real. They only believe it's real if you went to the army and something blew up next to you. Or if you were kidnapped or something like that. But when you're about 5 years old and there's loud things banging around you, you might as well be a soldier in a landmine. Normally I have, when I'm feeling like this, I have a crystal that I use to meditate with. It's a crazy lace agate with carnelian and the thing is, I'm not crying because my feelings were hurt with this kid. He's a dumb kid, and I could tell by his stupid SpongeBob SquarePants clothes. He was really skinny, had an afro. Where, there's these kids, right? that they dress like they're 5, but they act like they're, running the show, like they're the president of the United States. Like everybody has to bend over backwards for them. And their fifis are all that matters. And if you don't give them what they want, they kick in your mirror. I didn't even know what he wanted. I thought he was just going to honk at me and then flip me off. He brake checked me, came out and jumped in front of my car, kicked the thing, and then when I'm trying to get the picture, he goes behind me and he dives off, speeds off. Panic attacks are a hell of a thing, you guys. And the worst time is when you'll get one. The last time I had a panic attack, my husband and I were going on a vacation. We were going to Paris and London. And I was stressing about the trip. This is my first time ever going on a trip this far from home, and it was crazy, and we didn't want to be late for the plane. It was 4 a.m, and then all of a sudden I had this panic attack, and the only way I could stop is looking like a crazy person, slapping myself. Oh God, this person wants to park me. I gotta take this wig off because if I'm like. I can't really. I don't have anything else to say. Skinny kid in a white, it was a white compact car there were words in the back of his window. I think he had a sign up or something like that. He cuts in front, crisscross, steps out wearing SpongeBob SquarePants. It looked like it actually looked like Patrick. It looked like Patrick. There were yellowish green shorts and pink cartoon characters. I think it was Patrick from SpongeBob. Afro, stupid ass looking goatee, skinny guy. Looks like if I did jump out of my car, I probably could have bent him in half. But I didn't. I was just like, what's this kid doing? What's he doing? What the fuck? And it's really weird because when you have these type of moments, the strangest things pop in your head. Like, I have a client in August that I accidentally doubled book. I have to call them now. That's the most important. Have to call them now. I have to tell them that I'm double booked and that I gotta reschedule and I have to. It's like, whoa, dude, slow down. And I can't slow down. I can't. Panic attacks are not going to rule my life. And fuck that. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of the kid. It was just triggering. And I was already I was already late for my appointment. When I was a kid, they told me I was bad, and now I feel like I'm being bad. Because I should have gotten to that appointment. I don't know what else I'm saying. But this is a moment of vulnerability. Yay! Fuck everybody.